What's going on, everyone? I'm here in Stevie, our camper van, and it is time for another episode of the Ontario Skate Park Tour. And this, oh boy, I've been waiting for this one for a while. I am super excited about this episode. This is the first real kind of mini tour of the year. So we're heading up to Thunder Bay. It's almost 16 hours from here, so we're talking more than 30 hours round trip to Thunder Bay and back. This is a big one. It's actually further to go to Thunder Bay than it is to Charlotte, North Carolina. What do you think about that? So this is quite a haul, and we're stopping in all points in between, and we're hitting all of the northern Ontario. I don't know why I'm making this shape. It's kind of this shape, the trip that I'm going in. But we're hitting Parry Sound, Sault Ste. Marie, North Bay, Mac Tier, and of course the Thunder Bay Skate Park. I'm really excited about this. Well, not too bad of a drive. Took about 3.5 hours to get up here. I made a little pit stop to let the dogs out and grab a bite to eat. We're here in Parry Sound, and it's still nice and early in the evening. I may stay here tonight, or I may drive partway to Sault Ste. Marie so that I can get an earlier start on the skate park tomorrow. But, you know, let's not think about tomorrow when we have today. And the little Parry Sound skate park is up here. Now, this does break the rules. But rules were sometimes made to be broken, you know? So this is not a permanent concrete structure, as I've said in the past. That's what I want to go and see. But it is the only skate park here in Parry Sound, and Parry Sound's on our way, so let's check it out. Yeah! All right, just a quick session here in Parry Sound, and I think I'm gonna make my way up to Sault Ste. Marie this evening, but I won't make it all the way there, so it really depends on whether I can find some overnight parking somewhere on the way. But yeah, locals are super cool here. You know, it's a pretty small park, but if you're passing through Parry Sound, why not swing in and check it out? The locals will be nice and kind to you, and you'll have a good time. All right, but let's get back in the van and continue on our northern road trip. Well, good morning, everybody. And just for some context in this video, it is the May long weekend here in Canada, so Queen Victoria Day on this weekend. Right now, we are still, like, we're coming out of the pandemic, but I've been doing this Ontario skate park tour straight through. This entire time has been a global pandemic. And right now in not only Canada, but North America and around the world, everybody's dealing with brutal inflation because we gave out so much money to help everybody with the pandemic that now we're all suffering, and the price of gas is through the fucking roof. Like, the van takes 100 liters to fill, and right now it is $2, almost $2.10 a liter. So when I fill this van, it is $200 to over 200 to fill the van, and it's going to take at least 6 or 7 tanks to do this trip. So this trip is costing me around $600 to $800 in gas alone. Brutal. And how do you know when inflation has gotten truly terrible? Even the nickel here in Canada is inflated. Oh my goodness, look at this. We're here at the Big Nickel in Sudbury. This thing was built back in the 50s, I think. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say it's because there was a nickel mine up here. Again, I always say this, maybe I should do some research before I come to these places so I can give you a better background, but I'm not here to tell you about the tourist attractions. I'm here on this channel in this series to tell you about the skate parks, and we're off to Sault Ste. Marie. Sudbury was just a pit stop. I'm here in Blind River, and I was just passing through and I stopped to grab a bite to eat. And, you know, it seemed like a substantial enough town that they might have a skate park, so I just did a quick Google search. And we're here at the Blind River Skate Park. Let's take a little peek, shall we? Yeah, that's it. It's the classic skate wave steel ramps. Look, if your community is too small to afford a full concrete park, more power to you. This is better than no park at all, clearly. I have to express my disdain for skate wave ramps. Not that like they're, I don't know, terrible quality, like they're modular, you can put them together in a bunch of different ways, it's pretty cool, but they're the exact same. Like, why would you drive here to skate these? There used to be one in Welland, like there have been tons of these, and they're all the same. So I'm not traveling to some spot to skate all of the same old stuff. But yeah, this is the Blind River Skate Park, and if you're passing through Blind River and you're itching to get your wheels down, well, come here. It's a skate park. I'm not gonna skate. Let's get going. We gotta hit Sault Ste. Marie today. Well, we made it. We're here at the Sault Ste. Marie Skate Park, and this is the first substantial park of our trip. Looks pretty good. I like all the obstacles. Pavement's got a few cracks in it, but it doesn't look too old, and the pavement's still nice and smooth. Looks like we're gonna have a good time out here. As always, let's take you for the tour of the skate park first so you can see what's going on here in Sault Ste. Marie. And I'm ready to go. Braces are on. Yesterday I didn't wear my knee braces at the park because I didn't really think I was gonna do much. It was only like 2 ramps or 3 ramps there. But I'd like to have a good session today, so we're gonna protect the knees. Let's check this place out, shall we? was a good time at the skate park. I really like the layout. I mean, it's a little bit older, but the you know, the concrete's in pretty good shape, and where it has sort of chipped out in some spots, the locals look like they've been pretty good about doing some DIY fixes and packing them in. So yeah, if you're in Sault Ste. Marie, definitely come and check out the park. I really liked it. I like the layout, kind of that V shape. It's a lot of fun. But as I like to do, you know, these trips aren't just about checking out the skate parks. I also like to go for a walk with the dogs and check out the community and just kind of get a lay of the land. So let's do that. I'll take you with me, and we're going to go down to the waterfront here in Sault Ste. Marie, and then off to the KOA for the afternoon. I got a whole bunch of footage now to edit through, so we're going to put our feet up and relax for the evening. But yeah, let's see what's going on in the Soo today. What's up? I'm here in Terrace Bay, and I actually just stopped to get gas here, and I thought I'd make something to eat real quick. So I noticed the community center seemed like a good spot to pull over, and then I look out the back window, there's a skate park. I can't tell you how many times I've stumbled across skate parks, but here we go. And this wouldn't be something I would have looked to come and check out anyway, because again, the Ontario Skate Park Tour is all about the permanent concrete skate parks. But since it's here, thought I'd give you a quick overview of what's happening in Terrace Bay. Maybe you're coming through and you gotta get your skate on. I will say, however, I love this like picnic table that's been all built up to skate. Super cool. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go make something to eat and then continue this very long and foggy drive to Thunder Bay today. But yeah, there's a skate park in Terrace Bay, Ontario, if you were wondering. secluded little spot with the camper back there. And when I went to book, this was months ago, this side of the campground, which is the waterfront, was already taken, but nobody's at this site yet. So I thought I'd bring you over and check out this view. Gorgeous, right? Wish I had snagged one of these, but it's okay. We got a nice little spot over there. And that's it for today. Today was just driving. It's already 5 o'clock. It was 10 hours with a couple of breaks to get here. So I'm gonna make some dinner and finish editing all that footage from the last couple days. And then tomorrow we head into Thunder Bay to check out the skate park and the city of Thunder Bay itself. Well, good morning, everybody, and that's Terry Fox. And if you don't know who Terry Fox is, he's a famous Canadian, lost his leg to cancer, and then ran across Canada to raise money for cancer. I don't believe he made it. He made it very close, but sadly he did pass away from cancer before he could complete the Marathon of Hope. But this was back in the 80s, I think, 70s or 80s. And since then, there have been probably 100,000 Terry Fox runs all across Canada. So everybody does a charity run every year. There's all kinds of them. So yeah, his legacy lives on, and he's a great Canadian. Hence why they've got a wonderful monument to him here. And as you can see over the back of me here, it's a beautiful shot of Lake Superior. And Sleeping Giant Provincial Park just over there. So that's the silhouette. That's where I'm staying tonight as well, and then I'm off tomorrow morning. Gotta start heading back. Hell of a drive to get here, and we're here in Thunder Bay, but we gotta hit the skate park still, and it's super early. It's barely 7 o'clock in the morning. So let's get back in the van. I'm just gonna check out the sights for a few minutes here, and then we're gonna go to the skate park this morning. How's it going? We're here at the Thunder Bay skate park, and I had looked at it online a little while ago, and it actually is bigger in person than I expected it to be. So I am gonna take a little walk around and check this place out. I like this thing over here. I don't know who built this park, but at least from what I can see, looks really good. I love it when they do these kinds of elements, like planters with some stone in it, so it looks like something you might find naturally in the street. Look at this bowl, man. They are not messing around in this bowl, and it looks like some people have ripped this thing up, so good to see that the coping's been taken care of. Look at this thing here. Oh man, love it. All right, let me take you for the tour, and then let's get an early morning skate. Well, a little sprinkle came in. Not that the skate park's not still skatable, but I think that's good enough for my morning. Took a good dinger there in the bowl, and if you noticed, I should be wearing knee pads because I am so accustomed to knee sliding that as soon as the carve didn't work out, I dropped to my knees. I've done that a bunch of times before where, you know, you're just instinctively, I always wear knee pads, drop to the knees. You're not wearing knee pads and then you drop to the knees. Bad news. Anyway, look at some of these gaps. Look at this gap right here. Oh man. And then if you look at this over here, ledge, gap. Oh my goodness. We've got the double set over here with ledges on either side. We have this enormous double set here. Oh my goodness. This park is awesome. And as you can see, it's starting to rain a little harder. So maybe that was just the end of my session. I wish I could do this park justice. This is definitely a heavy street park. That bowl is pretty gnarly. So if you're coming to skate the bowl, you better bring your armor and pad up. Otherwise, there are so many lines and possibilities in this park. It's awesome. I love this park. I just don't street skate like I used to, and therefore not as useful to me today, which is, you know, as I'm getting older and I'm losing the ability to really like do big drops and gaps and stuff, it bums me out to come to a park like this and see all these lines that like 10 years ago would have been open to me, but not now. Not at, you know, 48 years old with bad knees. Anyway, I'm gonna go and take the dogs for a walk, and I'm gonna bring you along with me as we go and check out Thunder Bay. We're gonna spend the afternoon here before we head back to the campground. Well, good thing I got here early because it actually poured rain pretty good for a while there. So I've waited it out, the sun is back out, and oh, would you check these guys out? Pretty cool. We're down here at the waterfront, and as I had mentioned, I don't think I would come back to Thunder Bay. No offense, Thunder Bay, you're just too far away. There's just not a lot up here. So we're gonna go check out and see as much of this city as we can by foot in the next couple hours. Let's find out what kind of cool little treasures Thunder Bay has hidden for us. So long, Thunder Bay. It was a nice stay. I wish I could have stayed a little longer, but just so damn far up north, you know? All right, time to head back to the campground and you know, assume the position on the couch in the back while I edit video until tomorrow when we head down to Lake Superior Park. Would you look at that sky? It is 10 p.m. at night. What kind of time does it get dark around here in Thunder Bay? All of this beauty, and yet look what we do. Well, that was a hell of a drive, and we're here at the Agawa campground in Lake Superior Provincial Park, and they have a dog beach here. Yeah, and nobody is around, so I'm gonna let the dogs go for a little run on the beach. Would you look at this? This is gorgeous. We are living the life out here. Sunshine, water, the beach, and my dog taking a poop. I gotta go clean that up. Well, good morning, and we are here back in Sudbury. We stopped on the way out, but that was just a pit stop. And we're now back in Sudbury, but this time to skate the park. And when I say we, just so we're clear, there is nobody else with me. Well, other than Trevor here. Trevor the tripod, he's my filmer. He does a great job. Very steady, very steady. Yeah. We're gonna check out the Sudbury skate park this morning, and as you can see from the Walmart clip, we're fresh out of Provincial Parks. Oh, somebody's modded vehicle going by causing some noise there. Yeah, so we'll be staying at Walmart's for the last couple days. I have 4 more skate parks to hit. I might try and do them all today. 2 of them are small and 2 of them are substantial, like Sudbury here in North Bay, I think have substantial parks. So I'll see how my knees feel, but I may try and get them all through by the end of the day today, and then crash out at a Walmart, head home in the morning. I'll see, I might split them up between 2 days. But you know what, we're here, we're in Sudbury, the park is ready to go, it is super early morning, as I love to do. So let's take you for a quick tour of the park first so you can see what's happening here in Sudbury, and then I'm gonna get a skate going. Well, another great northern park. I would recommend stopping into the Sudbury skate park if you're in the area or passing through. A lot of fun, a little older, but everything's in good shape and still highly skatable. So yeah, come and check this place out. The next park is North Bay, and we got a little bit of a drive, but my dogs need a walk first. So let's head down to the waterfront here in Sudbury and take the dogs for a little walk and check out the city of Sudbury a little bit more than just their skate park. Well, after about a 90-minute drive, we're now over here in North Bay, working to complete our loop of the Northern Ontario skate parks. And once again, we're breaking the rules. We're here at a non-concrete, well, I'm sure this is permanent, but it's not concrete. And that's what I'm all about, man, chasing down the concrete parks. But it is part of our tour and part of our loop, so here you go. This is what's going on here in North Bay. So I like this little ramp ensemble in the back. That's kind of cool with the hip and stuff, and the little escalator. Some pretty unique stuff here. It's old, could use a little bit of work. So like this action here. Somebody get a ball-peen hammer and put that thing back down. All right, let's give you a very brief tour of this park, and then let's have a very quick skate. I usually don't skate these sort of temporary ramps, but looks pretty cool. I'm gonna roll around for a few minutes and grab some footage, and then we're off to the next skate park. Well, I knew this was going to be a small skate park, and you could see by my little drive on the way in that the address didn't even take me to the right place, but I noticed it out of the corner of my park. Here we are. Welcome to the South River Skateboard Park. Not even going to throw the knee braces on because there's literally 2 ramps. And I am just going to push back and forth for 2 seconds just to say I skated this place, but hey man, all the power to you here in South River. You got yourselves a skateboard park. I will say that this concrete pad is probably the smoothest concrete I've ever seen in my entire life. All right, let's have a quick roll before we head on to our last park of this journey.
know, I'm pretty stoked for you, South River, that you got yourself a little skateboard park for being such a tiny little community. Good for you, but I think that's all the time I'm going to spend here. Let's head to our last skate park of the trip. What's up, my friends? We're going old school with the original GoPro right now because my card filled up on the 360, which is typically what I use to film skateboarding. So I've got the card downloading onto my computer, and in the meantime, I thought I'd bring you out here to the skate park and get some just tour shots of the skate park like we like to do here on the Ontario Skate Park Tour, so I can convey to you what each and every park in Ontario looks like, the kind of obstacles they have, so that you can judge. Maybe you want to come out here. And we are in Bala. We're near Gravenhurst. I think the park was originally listed as MAC tier, but I believe Bala is where we are, but the sign said Muskoka Lakes, so call it what you will. Cool little skate park here, and let's get some shots of the skate park. Well, my friends, that is it for this episode of the Ontario Skate Park Tour, and our what was supposed to really be sort of a mini tour is actually turned into one of the biggest tours I've done. I'll put the stats after this clip as I drive home, but I think we're well over 3,000 kilometers, probably 3,500 kilometers in 6 days. Good grief. Literally all I did was skate, drive, eat, sleep, and try and edit some of the video. All right, that ruined me. 2 trillion tries of that kickflip, and sometimes it just won't come together before your body breaks down. And my Achilles is bothering me, my knees are bothering me, and that stupid slam I took into the quarter pipe when I hit the rock really hurt my wrist. I'm pooped, I'm wiped out. I did the best I could, and we hit 10 parks, I believe, this week. All right, that's our Northern Ontario Skate Park Tour, and if there was any parks I missed up in this area, I'm sorry, and no offense, but I'm not coming back. This was the one and only loop I'm doing up here. Man, this was a lot on me, a lot on the van, a lot on the dogs, a lot. Anyway, it's going to be a week or so off as I recover from this trip, and then we'll be back with more episodes, lots more skate parks to hit this season, so don't worry, but this was our big tour to start off the season, and I'll see you in the next episode.